Alright, welcome to the geekchurch.com video review. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Last time was, I think, probably a decade ago, and all I did was I just, hold the phone up here and just had the product down here. It was really awkward. I think the editor I was working with at the time didn't even want their video reviews. I had to take them off. So we're hoping to do something better quality. Now we want to thank our friends at Pullman Marketing for setting up this thing, because we really want to do some great video reviews this year. This time we're going to be doing several products that we're going to be reviewing today. Hopefully the next one we're going to have like one product and we're just going to focus on that. In this case we're going to talk about something, phone grips. We use our phones all the time and we hold them up here, we watch them and stuff like that, and we're just not really designed for that with our hands, and it's just this big rectangle thing that we just have to hold all the time. It's uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure like years from now, alien archaeologists are going to look at us and we're going to wonder like why our hands are frozen like this or this. And it's because we just have this non-ergonomic thing in our hands called the smartphones that we use. Now the purpose of grips is to just give yourself, well, a grip. One of these is the most popular brand. I don't even have to tell you about it. It's called a Popsocket, and honestly, this is probably not even the Popsocket brand. It's probably an imitator. It's very ingenious. It's just a little circle you put on the back of your phone, and you can just get your fingers underneath it, like so. And from there, you've got a lot of control, and you can even spin it there, in case you want to go portrait, landscape, and so on. Very handy also because these Popsockets are bendable, but you can use it as a screen in case you're doing the thing where you watch video. Something like that. They're great, and as I said, this is an imitator, and the best part about Popsockets is they're probably very easy to make, and I'm sure the company is making millions right now as we speak. You can often put like a brand on it, something that you like. I think I got one that has a Pokeball on it. This one is from Pups and Cups, which is a very local store here. But as you can see, it's a very handy product, and I believe they're making these now, so if you got wireless charging, you flatten them up and you put them on your wireless charger, and they say that shouldn't affect it, because honestly, that's the big obstacle with the grip, is the wireless charging capacity. That's starting to become a standard on every phone, and you don't want something that's going to get in your way. So here are some other companies that have done some really good things with grips. Now I'd like to introduce this one. It's called the OhSnap. Now I love this product simply because of the name and what it does. It is awesome. Basically, it comes in two forms. One of the forms you can see on the back of this phone here, and it's locked on there thanks to some 3M adhesive. There's another part to it. It's like this magnetic rectangle here. Kind of looks like a light switch cover. But essentially, like, this is magnetizes to this. Okay, get this on here. As you can see, locked on there tight. And this also has the 3M adhesive, and you can sort of stick this anywhere. So any place you want to put your phone, there it can be. It can be a wall, it can be in your car. I'm told it really works well in the car and sticks very, very well. And this thing is great because remember how I said that grips, you need something to hold your phone like between your fingers? This will do it with a ring function. Yeah, look at that. But it usually works very well, and you stick your phone in there, or your finger in there, and you got something to hold your phone really well. Not only that, it swivels, which comes in handy, and it also, this part slides out a bit like that. Not sure what you want to use that for, but as you can see, it just looks pretty darn cool. And honestly, I might have to use my imagination on some of these things. This is just something great. It uses the OhSnap thing, and which is a great expression. The only obstacle I'm seeing here, as far as the downside to this, is when you try and put this back, sometimes these things don't always retract right away. That thing does come apart very easily, but sometimes see this little end kind of sticks up a bit, and that just kind of happens. I think eventually you can get it down, see, and we got it. Might take a little time and stuff like that, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a hindrance. Definitely not a deal breaker. The OhSnap is quite good. I found this product at CES. This is it right here. It's called the Handl. Now, in case you're wondering if that's spelled like handle, like a thing you hold a briefcase with, or Handel's Messiah, well, you're both right. Just take out the E. It's H-A-N-D-L. Handl. It's an odd thing, but hey, we're running out of things to name because, well, the internet's pretty much taken everything. This is a very simple product that was designed, I'm told, by somebody who told me he was an artist. And I met the creator, and he's a really nice guy. And it's pretty much genius in its simplicity, really. All it is just simply like one part that sticks to the phone, like this, and then another part which has this bendy band, like that. And you can put it between your fingers, and there it is. You've got perfect. Honestly, the OhSnap had the ring. This thing really sticks. I mean, I think I've got to be really trying to knock this off my hand. And it also can swivel. Now, yeah, the bendy thing is, of course, doing its little twisty thing, but what do you expect? But it's just so good to have that, honestly, dude, this thing holds. And that, I think, is the benefit of the handle. And this one I didn't bother to mount on my phone, but it's called the SpiiderGrip, and as you can see, it's spelled with 4 eyes. Yeah, 2 eyes there, 2 eyes there. I'm going to take this out and do a little unboxing thing because, honestly, I think it'd be better if I showed you this without the phone. Needless to say, it's got, of course, the 3M adhesive strip. It will stick to the back of a phone. I'll demonstrate with mine. And here's the thing. This thing kind of twists a little. And then it expands a bit. Hopefully you guys can see that. And so I think the object is you put your fingers in there. Let's just go with one finger. And so you can hold onto your phone, kind of like that. It's an interesting concept for a grip, and it works, so I'll give it props for that. It seems a little thick to hold onto your phone. As you can see, this is practically almost the thickness of my phone, for crying out loud, with the case. So I'll let you be the judge on whether you kind of needed on that. But I definitely want to show you another product that is not necessarily a grip, but it is a holder. This is a card holder. This one is very interesting in case you want to use it, your phone, to like watch videos or something. Keep it on your desk. This isn't really designed for when you're trying to display it. Gonna do another unboxing here. This thing looks like kind of like a credit card, and this is kind of interesting. It's got these 2 little things right here, and they come out like this. So, as you can see, now this is how this works. You put it here, and then you put your phone, like this. And this does work. My phone's on a case, and you can even do something like this. You can adjust it. These things are fully adjustable, which is very interesting. And, bonus, you can do it the other way too. And you can even do it like that. See, not even falling out. That's pretty handy. What makes this thing kind of unhandy is, well, you can't really attach it to your phone. I don't really think this is designed to stick there, and how would you do it? Maybe you could magneticize it. Maybe that could be the next thing. This is from a company called Ledetech. These things, I don't know if you can see them, but watch as if I try and close this. No, it doesn't do it, does it? Well, the reason why is because these little C-shaped things are kind of, you kind of have to adjust them just right, and then they can close perfectly. Now that's the only drawback to this product I can really think of, but once you get used to it, you just work around it. One more thing I want to discuss, which is not related to being a grip at all, but I got this at CES and I just thought I'd just put it in instead. This is the inCharge from a company called Rolling Square. That sounds like an oxymoron, I know, but this is what you got. This is a cool charging cable known as the inCharge, and this just got my attention because it just sort of magnetically locks together. I mean, that's cool. That magnets can do anything, and they can make life better. And here's the thing. There on one end you see a USB-C, the other end you see a USB normal, or USB-A. But essentially, this can pull right off, and you have another USB-C there. So you can do USB-C to USB-C kind of activity. But if that's not good enough for you, lightning connector. So if you got your Apple thing, you can do a little charge from USB-C to USB-C, or you can do a regular charge. This thing isn't very long, which is kind of a drawback to it, and but it's just very cool. Anytime I see stuff like this that you just know you need is always very good. So that's our products for today. I'm going to recommend, if you don't have a Popsocket already, which you probably do because, well, Popsocket, okay. I definitely recommend the OhSnap just because of its neatness. Plus, I just like saying "oh snap" all the time, and now it's like, yeah, that's the way it was introduced to me. So these guys were at CES trying to sell this product. They did not need that much help. Okay, so I'm pretty sure every phone might have an OhSnap, just like most phones have a pop socket. I did not try it through the wireless charging. I kind of wish I had, now that I'm thinking about it. And well, that was the only drawback. Sometimes these things don't go down. Handle's also pretty good. Doesn't take up much space, a little bit thick, but still very practical and very cool, I must admit. And plus this comes in all sorts of forms. And that's always the nice thing about grips, is the customization. Just like Popsockets, you can pretty much put anything you want in this little circle. Some of these things you can design any way you want. For example, I believe the SpiiderGrip comes in different colors, and I'm not sure. This one, I guess I'll recommend if you kind of want something like that, but the constant turning and constant putting into that, well, you remember what I said about the OhSnap. This one is a little bit somewhat trickier, but you just gotta get both hands in it to make it work. Anyway, so try that out with the this cool card holder that I got from Ledetech, and boy, you got something good along with the inCharge, because everybody needs something to charge. And maybe we should make chargers that can also hold your phone like a grip. That's a pretty good idea. Alright, well, this is Mark Rollins signing off for the Geek Church, and you have a good day.